Hello, everyone. Happy Winning Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing well. It is April here from ALL4HR and Business Solutions. I hope your morning is off to a great start. Drop in and say hello. We are doing coffee this morning and sharing some goodies with you. We are a human resource business partner and consultant. And our mantra, folks, is business can be like a circus. So don't let HR be the elephant in the room. So this morning, drop in. I have my coffee here, third cup. Ooh. And I hope you have your coffee. And again, your morning is going well. So we're talking it. Stop dropping in to share some goodies this morning with you. I did a survey on LinkedIn a few months ago, about 2 months ago maybe, and one of the the question was, what is the biggest challenges that business owners and HR professionals are dealing with and recruiting is a big one, but which was at the top, but the greatest challenge was retaining top talent. And we're in this age of the great resignation, but we always talk about it as business owners, as HR professionals. We're trying to get people into our seats in our business, and because it's important. If without good people, we can't flourish, we can't grow. And so today we're going to talk about five ways to retain top talent in your business. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. If you're watching from below, please be sure to say hello, drop in, and be sure to say good morning. So we're talking about five ways to retain top talent. It's a challenge these days, because again, most of our business owners we're looking to increase our workforce, but we can't, whatever we do, we can't forget about the top talent that we have, right? Because if we forget the top talent that we have, guess what? They'll leave, right? So, we have to learn to appreciate, we have to remember to appreciate the wonderful individuals that we have on our team, as we strive to, if need be, get to get new bodies into, or get new hires to our businesses. So let's talk a little bit about five ways to get. I have my notes here, and I have them up on my screen. So if that's why I'm looking to the side, back and forth. So I'm not ignoring you nor anything like that. So, but we're talking about five ways to retain top talent. And one of the top 10 ways is, of course, offer competitive pay, and that's fair. And so, it's very important that you, as a business owner, during this time, if you haven't done already, make sure to review your compensation packages, regardless to what size you are, and make sure it's competitive. Okay. That's very important. If you can offer benefits, flexible work schedules, a lot of times business owners want to stay right at the may want right at just a little bit over the minimum wage in some cases, but that's not going to get retained. That's not going to attract good talent, and it's not going to retain top talent. So you have to keep those things in mind, because in order to grow, you have to have top talent, right? You have to have great team members, employees on your team. So you may have to up your rate to get good people on your team. Okay, so that's the number one. Make sure you are reviewing your compensation packages and adjusting them accordingly. In our workshop that's coming up, winning tactics to get you ready for 2023, we'll be talking about how to review your um, your compensation packages to see if they are competitive. Okay, so that's number one reason. And number two, improve your onboarding experience. I can't say that how important. Onboarding is not a process, it's an experience. And it is the beginning of employees, new hires seeing just about what your culture is, right? Because a lot of employees, new employees, will leave within the first 90 days to 6 months if they don't feel appreciated, if they don't feel welcome, if they don't feel like they have enough training, if they don't feel like they have the tools that they need to do the best job possible. You know, when new hires, when as a new applicant or new hire, when you join a team, you're excited, right? You're excited. This is a new step, a new chapter in their life. Can you imagine the letdown when someone joins your team, right? When they join your team and they don't have the tools that they need, they haven't received the right training, they don't have a buddy. We always talk about put them with a buddy, someone who is readily available to make sure they are getting acclimated to your team. Okay. And the onboarding process or onboarding experience starts the moment you post that job description. So we talk about that. Make sure you are looking good online. Make sure you are having a team interview your applicants. And by all means, when you bring them on, make sure you're checking back with them in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months to see how they're doing. Okay, don't just plop them in a chair and go on about your business. So the onboarding experience is huge with retaining. Make sure that job description is correct, okay, so that you're not hiring individuals and then they get in that seat and realize that they're doing something totally different than is specified in the job description. So that's the second one. Improve the onboarding service experience, and that's something that is not going to cost you a whole bunch of money. Okay. It's just doing the necessary steps, putting the necessary processes in place so that you're welcoming new members to your team. Okay. And you want them there for the long haul, right? You don't want to be doing this in 90 days again. Okay. So that's the second one. The third one is assess your employees' satisfaction and feedback. We talked about that yesterday, about make sure you are surveying your internal and external customers, right? Your internal customers is your employees, and your external customers are your clients. But make sure you're seeing how their 2022 was and how you can improve, right? This is teamwork, right? This is teamwork. Okay. So you want your employees you want to get that feedback. You want to encourage them to talk to you, right? Let you know what went well last year, what didn't go well, what we can improve on, what's really going well. So we want the good and excuse me, excuse me. You want the good, right? And so you want to encourage that. And again, you don't do a survey of 20, 30, 40 questions. Okay. 5, maybe 7 questions. Something easy. Okay. Because you don't want to make it daunting. You want to just make it simple so that you're able to get the feedback that you need. There's something going on with my thing here. I apologize. So that is the third one. Assess your employee satisfaction and feedback. And when you get that key feedback, review it and make changes if need be. Okay. And number 4, foster a stronger connection. Okay. So when you talk about the connection with your employees, okay, we're talking about one of the things is communication. Okay. Make sure you're encouraging feedback, listening to your employees, and making changes as needed if they're needed. Okay. You want to make sure that you are staying connected with your employees. When the pandemic started, everyone was opening up those lines of communication with their team members, and were staying, making sure everybody was okay, because it was really stressful. Well, guess what? It's still stressful. So don't drop that ball. Keep that line of communication going forward. Meet with your team members at least, quarterly. Okay. And talk with them, ask them questions, encourage them to ask you questions. Okay. That's key. That's very important. That's critical in building a bond with your team and strengthening a bond with your team. Okay, it's very important. Like I said, quarterly. Make sure you're doing at least once a year, just like you do the onboarding, your onboarding presentation. At least once a year, you should be doing something similar where you are reaffirming the policies and procedures that protect your employees and your company. So you want to do that at least once a year. You can do it over a luncheon. That's always a easy way to do it. A luncheon or something, reaffirming the policies and procedures that are in place, so that you are keeping those policies and procedures in the forefront of your employees, your team members' minds. Okay, so that's number 4. Strengthening the connection of your team members, and recognizing and rewarding your employees, as well as your managers. Okay, you're not just recognizing them at evaluation time. That's something you should be doing all year round. Okay. And those are things, it's the small things that really, really touch the hearts of your employees. A simple thank you, a gift card, a coffee card, just sharing with team that this person did this, and this person is doing well. These are things that your team members, your employees, they value. Okay. So make sure you're saying thank you. Okay. Rewarding your employees. I've heard so many times when employees and when employer business owners say, I don't have the money for a reward program. You actually don't have the money to go without a reward program. That's how it is. Because if you're not showing no appreciation for the team members that you have currently, they'll leave. Okay, so you can't afford to not have a reward program in place. Okay, so if you have questions on that, be sure to drop it below. Be glad to answer questions that you have regarding that. Okay, and then that's 5 of them. But the other one is an additional one is to make sure you're encouraging feedback from your managers, and that your managers have the proper training. Okay. Encourage the feedback from your managers, and make sure that they're trained in the right areas, such as if they're able to identify sexual harassment claims or or toxic behavior. Make sure your managers have the right training. Okay. All right, so that's what we have. That's the 5 that we have. And I dropped an additional one. So the first one is to offer competitive pay. That's fair. The second one is to improve your onboarding experience. Remember, onboarding is an experience. It's not a process. It's an experience that goes well beyond just putting new applicants or new hires in the seat. Okay, so that's the second one. And the third one is assess your team members' satisfaction and encourage feedback, and listen and adhere to it. All right. And the 5th one is, this one you can't go without: build stronger connections with your team members. Okay. And communication is key. All right. And then don't forget, you can't afford to go without a recognize and reward program. You can't afford to go without one. Okay, so that's the six tips that I have for retaining top talent. If you have questions about that, let me know. Drop them below, or come on over to Facebook, and you can join our free Facebook group, which is Small Business Human Resource Management Success Hub. There you're able to ask questions at any time, talk to everyone, get goodies and all that kinds of thing, all those kinds of things. So that's what we have. And let's go with our 23rd HR resource from our HR resources to make your HR more efficient. So we're on number 23. And number 23, there are 133 resources in this guide. And I'll drop the link here. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And so number 23 is collage, COLLGE, just like a collage of pictures. And I've actually used collage, really good, very affordable. They offer payroll. They actually just started offering payroll. I want to believe that in 2022. But they offer employee records, digital onboarding, HR reporting, time management, performance management, recruiting, and benefit management. So I've actually worked with Collage over some years, and they've made a lot of changes. And it's a really good program. I actually think they are based out of I don't think they're based in the United States, but they have a really, really good system. Very clean interface. They offer payroll. And again, very user-friendly. They have the onboarding, digital onboarding. I do not know if they have the mobile app. Recently, I checked it out maybe 6 or 8 months ago, and they did not have the mobile app. So they may have it then for onboarding, because, that's a big thing nowadays, where individuals are able to onboard individuals with the mobile app. So they didn't have that like 8 months ago, maybe. So I want to say 7 or 8 months, but you can check that out if they have it now. They did not, but it's a really clean interface. A great HR information system. So you'll check out Collage, and they're at collage.co. COLLAGE. They're at collage.co. And that's a HR information system. So that's our number 23 free resource. So we're dropping I'll drop the link down here for you to download the free guide if you'd like. If you have questions about any of the tips on retaining top talent, be sure to let me know. Drop them below. And come on over and join the free Facebook group, Small Business Human Resource Management Hub. All right. So that's what we have today. All right. That's what we have, those 5 tips there, and our number 23 resource. I hope you're getting ready. You're getting your HR ready. Don't forget, we have on the 18th, we have our workshop, which is Winning Tactics for Getting Your HR Ready for 2023. That one it's for $177. It's a 3-hour workshop. And we're going to talk about, like one of the things we talked about here is how to assess whether you have a competitive package with your employees, if you're offering a competitive package for your industry. So that's one of the things we're going to do during that workshop. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to do an HR plan and a recruiting plan. And this is a hands-on workshop. So this is not a webinar where you're going to sit and just take notes. This is where we're going to work on. There's a workbook and some other goodies, some other bonuses that you'll get during this workshop. So I'm going to drop that link. Be sure to sign up. And we look forward to seeing you on the 18th. Okay. So listen, I'm going to jump off. Happy Winning Wednesday. Thank you for joining. If you are watching us on a replay, be sure to let us know. Replay and drop your questions. Don't forget Friday, Freedom Friday question. Drop your Freedom Friday question. You'll get a free gift. And that's what we have today. Okay. All right. That's what we have. That's what we have. So happy Winning Wednesday, everyone. Have a fantastic Winning Wednesday. And I will check you guys out tomorrow. We are on at 12:30 with the radio show of the ALL4HR Biz View. Have a fantastic one. Don't forget, business can be like a circus, so don't let HR be the elephant in the room. All righty. Be safe. Be kind. All right. I'll check everyone out later. Take care.